What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how to create Taylor Mays, the best strong safety currently in the game, and make him a 94 speed. Now, realistically, you guys that have been watching my videos already understand it and may have already done it, but this is for all of them, a refresher for my veterans and for the new viewers that may be coming in to kind of understand abilities, chemistries, and things of that nature to make your team a lot better. All right, the number one thing is this. I went in and I purchased, well, my wife, who was the pack goddess, actually opened the bundle, but pretty much I had to put the points on. She went in, she did one of these bundles right here for the 5850, which is about $50, and then she pulled two 91s. One of them was from the 150 pack. If you guys go back and watch the video right before this one, you'll be able to see how it all happened. But what I try to do is minimize the excessive spending, because you're gonna have to figure out when and how to buy. But if you get the right packs at the right time, it works out. All right, for me, I got the pack goddess on my side, so I'm pretty much, you know, sitting pretty. But for some of you guys that have really, really bad pack luck, you're gonna have to go the other route, which is something that I did live on stream on Twitch, and snipe all 32 cards, the 81s, which are averaging about 20K right now. So it's going to cost you about 600K, give or take, to complete a full set and get one of the 50 players. All right, so now here goes what I did. After she actually pulled the 91 Taylor Mays, the next step was to get the power up. Now, I was able to get the power up for about 300K. Let me just show you guys what's going on. I like to give you guys insight so that you understand exactly what I'm doing, so that it's not, oh, what's going on? Because some of you guys don't follow the whole timeline, and if you're just jumping into the video, you may not understand how all of this came to be. So pretty much with my bids, you'll be able to see what I most recently bought. I got the Taylor Mays for 300K. Cortland Finnegan was for training, so that was a snipe for 125, because you get 5,000 training for that. The Taylor Mays, we actually wanted him, but as I said before, if you check out the pack opening video, you'll see that my wife, the pack goddess, actually pulled the 91 overall Taylor Mays. So now that you see that that's going on, one of the interesting questions was, why do you need Isaiah Simmons in the defense that I run? And the answer to that question is, I actually do not need him. All right, but what we're going to do is, we're going to actually remove Jeremy Chin from the lineup, and we're going to put Isaiah Simmons as a backup. Now, why would I do that? Because players get tired. Fatigue is a huge part of this game. So because players get tired, you have to be ready and willing to have a nice backup that's ready to go. All right, so for me, even though Taylor Mays is the harder hitting safety, you can't think about Madden 20, because the fumbling and things like that happen in this game is very, very rare, so you would be making a mistake. So step one is going to be to remove whoever you have at strong safety. So we're going to remove him from the lineup. All right, we're going to go ahead and do that just so that we can make sure that we have the space for him, right? That's number one. Number two, we're going to go, if you had abilities on him, I'm going to show you this right now because some of you guys have been asking questions about this. Yo, Gmia, I can't sell the player. He's Nat. Yes, he's Nat because you applied any type of training to him, he automatically becomes Nat. If you put 5 training on the player, he becomes a Nat. All right, so this guy right here, because we had Sprinter, they've allowed us to put Sprinter and physical chems on these lower level cards this year. We had Sprinter on him to be able to do some things to get the maxed out Sprinter. So we're gonna make sure that we take everything off of him. All right, now he has nothing on him, and then he's gonna be rage sold because we don't need him. And as far as the training goes, I don't know exactly what's going on with the training. We could keep him as just a base 84. 22 seems kind of cheap though. That makes me want to like put him in a set or something. I don't even want to sell him right now. I'm not going to sell him right now, guys, because I don't know, dude. That just seems like really, really cheap for him. And we could probably find a set with an 84 later or something that they'll put out that we could probably do something with. So we're not going to do that right now. We're going to just leave Jeremy Chin chilling right there. We're going to go now and pull up the newest, and then we should see Taylor Mays there. And then we're going to start to go ahead and upgrade him. Now remember, he is a 49er. So that's why he's going to get this max speed and everything that we're going to be doing right now. So right away, when we do that with his chemistry, it should open up the 49er. So you got Bengals, Raiders, and 49ers. If you have any of those teams, GG's in the chat. All right, now we continue to go on. Get everything else upgraded. Right now, we're not going to put any abilities on him because I don't think it makes sense to do that at this point. But if you feel that he's somebody that you want to, you know, put an ability on, feel free to go ahead and do that. Okay, but for me right now, we just have to have enough to get Sprinter on him. We could take a look at his tier 3 abilities. Okay, flat zone 1. Okay, check out. we primarily run man-to-man coverage. He gets Enforcer, obviously, but that's 3 AP, and it's not worth it because it doesn't work. Stonewall might be a huge factor because that actually works. That actually holds the players back from running all over you. So with that being said, we'll also give him the 50 card art, okay? And then we need a few more training to go ahead, and that's 22K. You know what? So we might as well just raid sell the other idiot that we just had, right? We'll do that. Because the sprinter maxed out is what's going to get him to the 94 speed. So this guy, what kind of sets do you go into? You're eligible for 2 sets. What? 85, 86 exchange, 86 overall team builders. Okay, so you might have more value. Okay, we're not gonna do that to you. You might have a little bit more value because you're auctionable also. So we'll leave you right there. We just need a little bit more training. All right, Cal Van Noy. How much you going for? How much training? 320? All right, you smiling, but we don't care about you. All right, so that 750 is perfect. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add that 750 sprinter onto the 750 training that's required for sprinter. We're gonna go ahead and add that to Taylor Mays. All right, so that with him getting sprinter right now, that is going to max me out at 40 or 40 sprinter. Oh no, it's not. So who are we missing? Oh, because he's not in the game. Okay, yeah, it will max us out. We just have to put him in the lineup. I'm doing this outside of it. So when we put him in the lineup, it'll go to 40 or 40. I was like, yo, what's going on? Who are we missing? Yo, what's up? Like, I know I had 40 or 40 maxed out. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead now, go back into the lineup. We're gonna insert him as the starting strong safety. Isaiah Simmons will now be the backup. All right, so that means more special team smashing and a lot of things going on. So let's just do it this way so that way we don't have to do everything kind of weird. We'll do that, and then we'll just add him into the top and make him be the starter over Isaiah Simmons, and then we will then proceed to do that. Okay, for the entire, okay, no, substituting the entire depth chart. All right, so we'll do that, and then we've now raised to an 89 overall. Now Taylor Mays is a 93, right? So that's pretty good for boosting your overall team, but that's what matters right there. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 pursuit. Now remember, I was running around with 91 speed on Isaiah Simmons. He should have actually been 92, right? What was his actual regular speed? Oh, because yeah, he's a 90. He should have been 92 with max sprinter. I don't know why I thought he was a 91 speed. It's weird because that's what he should be. We'll go and check his card in a second. But Taylor Mays now at 94 speed, 94 excel. It's the things that he's going to do is going to be outrageous. Just keep in mind, you don't want to keep him in coverage because the coverage technically doesn't work, and they are still able to throw the ball through your body. So it's not a situation where it's like, oh my God, dude, like we should have it. You see what I'm saying? Why is he only a 91 speed? That doesn't make any sense. I know I saw that before. I just didn't know why I saw it. Yeah, that seems weird. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because he's a regular, bro. What is going on? Maybe something's up. I gotta probably back out and come back in. Let me back out and come back in and figure out what's going on. Give me a second right here. I just want to make sure that EA Sports is doing me kind of crazy because sometimes it does that, and you gotta back out and then go back in, and then it'll fix it, and it's like weird. So if you see that it's not like showing the right thing, when you back out and check it someplace else, usually it'll show the right thing. Let's check it out right here. Okay, there it goes right there, 92 speed. So sometimes it just shows inaccurately in the actual lineup, but when you go into the game, if you were to pause the game and take a look at it, it would show the correct 92 speed, 92 excel. In addition to that, when I go back into my lineup right now, it probably will show the correct numbers. So I've been getting, questions about that. Yo, Gmias, what's up with this? What is EA doing? EA is doing whatever they want. That's the answer to that question. So I just need you guys to understand a few things. With the way that this works, you just have to know that there's certain kinks in the game that are just the way they are. So now when we go back, it shows the correct amount. All right, so don't get crazy about it. The number one thing that I want to point out is that when you see that you are maxed out, and this is a bug that's been going on for years, and EA is just like, look, we're not going to fix it, deal with it. So look, as long as you see that you're maxed out, everything will show right inside the game. All right, I just want to point that out. It just will show incorrectly to you visibly when you're on the lineup screen. But don't worry about it. You can still go out, do what I just did, back out, back in to make sure. But I've tried this out and I paused the game to see exactly what goes on, and it will show the correct speeds. So that's pretty much what you're gonna do. If you wanted to go after Taylor Mays, every 50 card right now is about 600K. That's the average. Unless you do what I did and get one of them for like 150, 175 because you did all the challenges, that's what's going to happen at this point. So I just want to make sure that I'm very, very clear with that. Grinding the challenges does give you a lot of benefit, because I was able to get this monster right here for like 150, 175K because I did all the challenges and the and everything that they put out for the 50 so far. A lot of it has since expired, so you will not be able to go back and get it. I did let you guys know right away what was going on with it, so I did my part, and like I said, I gave you guys ample time. It was a week and a half ago, and I know a lot of my viewers have schedules, children, wives, and I make sure, because I also have that situation where I have to have my time, you know, scheduled around certain things. So I plan it out, and I try to give you guys enough head start to get it done. So many of you were able to successfully do that. All right, so with that being said, you know, we were able to get a decent amount of players, and now we're looking pretty well with everything that's going on with the squad. So that's what I would suggest for you guys to do right now. If you want the best strong safety in the game, you can either sell off some of your players to get around that rate of 600K, which is what the average price is, or you can snipe inside the set with the 32 of the 81 overall fresh players that go into the 50 set. But that is what it is right now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content and you're learning more about Madden Ultimate Team. If there's anything that I may have missed or you want to talk about other things, leave it in the comment section. I'm pretty sure the community will be very happy to help you out. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You go ahead and have yourselves a blessed day. One love, y'all.